Hi, I'm Kara, and I will be the commentator for Piper Cub's Temperament Evaluation. Okay, this is Piper Cub, and is it actually focusing on him? I don't know. There, this is Piper Cub, and he is our black puppy, and he doesn't have a collar on, but he is our only black pup, all black. So right away in the beginning of this test, you're going to see if he is human-focused or pack-driven. We have Fergie as our tester dog, and Sarah is our stranger tester. The puppies have not ever been around her. They don't know who she is. This is their first time interacting with her. So how we evaluate the test today would be based on how they would respond to a complete stranger. And here you can see he is clearly choosing human focus. And another thing that we're evaluating is his human assertiveness, which I scored as medium. He's not disrespectful with high energy, but he's also not crawling over to her, like being extremely submissive. Fergie does not like this part of the test because she's not actually fond of the puppies, but she does a good job at just standing there so we can see how they do respond. And I think that her dog friendliness was very neutral, or his dog friendliness was very neutral. I put submissive neutral for that. So we were at the end of our testing. This was our last puppy, and it was really quite funny because he had decided to come in and just got so excited, and he decided to tinkle on that side instead of using the box that was all the way on the other side. It is funny to me how some of them are just gravitate towards their box with no problems, and some we have to actually put efforts in to train. But he's 7 weeks old, so he's doing great so far, and he's just, I think, got a little excited during the test.
Go pee on this. Come here. Girl, right here. Bro, in it. Go potty. Come here. Pee again.
You can take when you clean up the pee, just take the paper towel and put it underneath the tray. Maybe he'll smell his pee on it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I found out the assertive part.
What?
I said I found out the assertive part. She's jumping on me.
Oh.
Come here. Come. Those are my toes.
Okay, so this part of the test, we are going over their prey drive, and as you can see, he definitely has quite some prey drive. We are testing their workability and their motivation level as well, and what you will notice in that is how well we are able to, the tester is able to get them over the orange bone thing, or there is a crinkly reusable shopping bag in there, just trying to get them to try different things out.
Go potty again.
Here is where we're doing his touch tolerance test, and as you can see, he really enjoyed it so much. I would almost go as far as to say as he is the most touch tolerant pup of the litter. Okay, so here we are evaluating his food drive. In this situation, we want to see how well we can get him to do the things that we are asking him to do by using food. And then the other thing is it does help us by giving insight to how stressed he might be. Maybe his energy level could potentially be a sign of stress, but dogs who are in stress usually don't eat. And so, in his situation, he's so excited he wants to eat, but um, he wasn't having a problem eating, I don't think.
Hey, our treat right here. Okay, okay. Come on. Good job. He's frantic. Good job. Hey, look, look. He's sniffing everything.
So, this little bone that he's standing on here, which is quite impressive, it actually has air in there. It's not even, it moves around kind of like a waterbed a little. And it's actually designed for bigger dogs to stand on to help build strength in their back and in their core. And it was really cute because he was the only one who actually got on there and stood on there.
What was that? What was it? Oh, nothing? Oh.
Okay, so now we are to the sound sensitivity part of the test, and he handled it quite well. He really wasn't scared or startled, even, but he just kind of checked everything out and moved on. Same thing with the sight. He was interested in what happened, but again, checked it out and then moved on. We are not evaluating whether or not they get scared being scared or startled about something is a healthy thing. We just want to see what they do with the information when they do get scared and how well they handle that. So in this situation, he seemed to not skip a beat and he just kept going. So all's well.
Good job.
So here we're doing the tenderhearted test, and the tenderhearted test is definitely one of the important tests where we can evaluate how he would do in a home with anybody who could potentially be having outbursts. I feel like he did pretty well. There was a lot of little things that he was doing that I actually wonder if he was trying to find ways to help her, and I think he was moderately tenderhearted. So the test went pretty well in my opinion. Okay, so just to do a quick overview summary of how everything went for Mr. Piper Cub, I think he is a phenomenal pup. I just love so many things about this pup. And I think also just, basic training, basic attention. He's going to be a really good pal for somebody. Um, uh, the thing that really stood out to me is his confidence level and his touch tolerance. It just equals really good things when they're willing to be held and confined, but they're also willing to be independent and have that confidence to do their workability stuff. So I personally think he would be great in a home with children. He'd be great in a home with elderly. And he'd be great in a home with somebody who has dogs or doesn't have dogs. He is another one of the middle of the road type of pups that could fit in anywhere. So I guess the thing that I would probably consider if I was the one deciding whether or not he was right for me would be whether or not I could take a dog with this type of confidence level and this type of energy and um, invest into the work that needs to get put in. He's basically going to be the summary of whatever you're willing to invest into him. But he is already just such an amazing pup and very lovey, very cuddly. Um, I'm super excited to see who he's going to attract to himself. So that is all that I have to say for Piper Cub.